Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Now, he's got space here. Boyan. Fired deep towards... Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Zanetti. Nice-looking ball. Oh, delightful. Osimhen! He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Tar. Robertson. And it's Bale. He's tried one! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Dixon. Owen might just make this. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Guardiola. Belgium looking to pass their way through. He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Bale. Ah, and that pass just didn't quite work. Vermaelen gets it away. Osimhen looking for options for movement. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's Guardiola. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Bale. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. Belgium do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work.
Chance to shoot! Loose ball now, in he goes again! It's fallen loose again! And it's Okazaki. Zanetti. And this is Okazaki! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is a great pick out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar for Olise. Searching pass he's played there. Check with the clearance. Now it's Bale. And he's worked it through. He's found some space. Decent chance! Guardiola drives it in. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Bale. Now it's Okazaki. And it's Okazaki. Half-time getting close now. Bojan. Zanetti. Now it's Okazaki. Xavi Alonso. Dixon.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bale picks it up out wide. Okazaki! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's gone route one. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today to please take all
the midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Belgium are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Guardiola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So what can they make of this? And it's Bale. Now it's Okazaki. Neymar. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And Gabriel. Oh, can he get onto this? Robertson wins the duel this time. Dixon. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he spark a counter here? Bale. Rijkaard. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Bojan. Bojan Kurkic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bastia finding their passes. Great, he's had a shot! He has done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer for Bastia after 59 minutes is number 9, Michael Owen.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Olise, and he's being shifted off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Okazaki! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Okazaki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Elise. And the keeper's got it again. Raul. And here's Owen. Alonso. And Boyan. Boyan! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 10, Bale. Number 45, Osman.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 15, Okazaki. Coming on the field.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
12, Van Basten.
And it's
Number
Robertson.
18,
They need to play this quicker in transitions like
Number
this.
20,
He's in plenty of space here.
Substitution.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Belgium really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Dixon. Turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Elise. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is through here. Elise. Elise's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Elise with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Belgium really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
David Villa looks to get on the end of this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vermaelen is there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Heading backwards. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he can clear it away. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's hard not to be impressed with this guy, Chiesa, who's naturally a winger, but an unusual one in that he prefers to take shots in the sort of position you'd expect from a number 9. A real winger come striker who causes confusion and great distraction.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... He's going for goal! Against the crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dink through. Now it's Osimhen. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Okazaki certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ukraine finding their passes. And this is Van Basten. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. Still goalless at the moment. Messi. Mateus tries making a foray down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for the run. Neatly clipped into space. Plenty to aim at. Osimhen! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's a shade optimistic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Belgium are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Zanetti. Robertson. Okazaki. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Chiesa. Great chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Serginho. And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. No, it's Okazaki. And they're quick to get it back. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Goal! Belgium! The breakthrough strike. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Belgium have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Belgium can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Serginho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that has put paid to that. Tries to play it through. Serginho's big header! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with... Shot a goal! And that was very necessary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Xavi Alonso. Okazaki. Van Basten. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Osimhen. And it's Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. And Mateus. Mateus. Zanetti. And it's Xavi Alonso. He's in a good position here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Okazaki.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his way. Okazaki. Guardiola. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Has another go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a go! Worth a try, but not this time.
Robertson really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Ambitious ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. For Messi. Chiesa. Chiesa going face to face with his great rival. He won't be happy with that one. It's Alonso! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zanetti. That's a little off target. That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Guardiola. And it's Zanetti. Serginho powering forward here. Serginho. Oh, this is a very good run. David shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Basten, Robertson, and this is Okazaki. Okazaki! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Knocks it into space. Deep cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Belgium really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Davids. Serginho. Serginho's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Taken back almost at once. Osimhen. Belgium do have a chance to counter here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Okazaki. Marquinhos is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Olise. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zanetti. And it's Okazaki.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Serginho. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's being shifted off it. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Zanetti. Torres. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back in. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Okazaki has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a look and place it forward. Look at the space here. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Raul. Robertson. Belgium are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Torres. That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. He's through and all alone! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. Belgium with a free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Guardiola! That was travelling.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
More and more pressure on the ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. And he welcomes it in. Belgium do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tonali to Okazaki. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo, can he get it through? Plays it in low.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, super ball! Decent chance! Goal, Belgium! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Belgium have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Alonso shifted it to the flank. Swings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's delightful. And he thumps it clear. That's a lovely pass. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from... Oh, what a climb! What a wonderful goal! A great delivery and a finish to match. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Belgium really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He has found the way through. Cleared away. Van Basten, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And it's with the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Van Basten looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Zanetti. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. Ramon. Okazaki. Now, can they get him away? He's through, now is he in? Picks out brilliant shapes to shoot! That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Belgium really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Dani Olmo elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Okazaki. Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Van Dijk. And it's gone back to the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Quality ball. Knocks it into space. Opts to play it back.
Belgium really are going for it.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a good ball. Real chance! Goal, Ukraine! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Belgium, number 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Ukraine get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Fernando Torres. He's a sharp little ball here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Belgium are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, smash! Oh, off the bar! And that could come back to haunt them.
Okazaki clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on. Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we're done. Belgium